Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video we're taking a look at the 15 pounds that will change your life. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so in today's video we're taking a look at some rollerblade wheels for our chair. Yes, it's probably not the most interesting video you've ever seen, but this actually is something which will make actually a tangible difference to your seating and your comfort when you're using your computer or whatever you're doing. So if you've got a regular gaming chair, whether you've got a stool similar to the one that I'm using here, which like this, like a milking style stool, that sort of thing, or a tattooist chair, that sort of stuff, they've got those plastic casters on and they're bloody awful, let's be fair. They're fine on some surfaces if it's relatively low pile carpet. Some vinyls they work okay on, but if you've got hardwood floor like a laminate, then basically it's a surefire way to destroy either your wheels or your carpet or your flooring. Yeah, or anything. Even if you buy one of those expensive luxury mats that you can put underneath your lovely gaming chair, chances are you're going to destroy that as well and whatever's underneath it, just because those hard plastics are terrible for floors, terrible for movement in general. If any of you are old enough to remember back in the day when we had those solid tyres on our toy cars and trucks and bikes and things like that, trikes, they had those solid plastic wheels and they were basically useless. They would just wheel spin, you'd get no traction, and they were quite fun for doing drifts, but other than that, essentially useless. So we're going to be upgrading with some JBL wheels. These haven't been sent to us for review purposes. They have been purchased by myself because I saw them and I thought, this is the one thing which most gaming chairs actually lack. And if you check out any of our gaming chair reviews, none of them have actually come with these wheels. And considering how much they cost, around about somewhere between 10 to 20 pounds, depending where you're shopping, these actually make a massive difference to your seating experience. So you get 5 wheels in this one. You generally do in most. This will fit what they say is 99% of all chairs on the market. They don't fit IKEA chairs, so if you've got an IKEA chair, potentially you might be able to do something with it with some epoxy resin or something to make them fit, but it's not going to be a plug-and-play experience. So they have got 360 degrees of motion, they're silent wheels, which is actually something else. I hate the noise of the wheels on the surface. If I move along, you can hear that scuffing. It's just a horrible, horrible sound, and it's just the sound of things being damaged, so we don't like that at all. Durable wheels on there, and also you've got anti-friction, so because of the design it's kind of like an anti-friction setup with the bearings, etc. And also a high weight capacity, so if you're a slightly larger chap or chapess, then these are going to be absolutely fine. So let's take them out of the box and see what it's all about. It's no real surprises. You get a card in there saying thank you for your purchase, so you can register. This particular company that sells them actually do offer something which is pretty cool, which is a lifetime guarantee. Now, obviously, depending on how long the company lasts for, that might limit your warranty slightly, but essentially you do get some extra benefits from registering, such as a lifetime warranty, 45 days of a money-back guarantee, which you kind of get with most places anyway in the UK, but you also get free replacements with no questions asked. So if you manage to knacker up one of these, then you can ask for another one, and in theory they'll send you another one free of charge, which is pretty bloody awesome in my opinion. Anyway, let's take a look at what we get in the box. It's not a very elaborate affair, so we get them in just plain bubble wrap, nothing special. You get 5 of them. Yep, definitely 5. And they do look pretty cool actually. So taking what normal casters look like, these look actually very cool. So polyurethane wheels, or kind of like a rubber polyurethane blend. You've got a plastic wheel in the middle. You've got high precision bearings in the middle. It's a real shame actually that these center bits, the steel pin which goes through the middle, isn't removable, because I would actually love to take those out and maybe put some Roses bearings in from rollerblades. You can get all kinds of custom bearings which may or may not improve the experience, but they do sound a little bit on the gritty side, but that is where there is a little bit of play between the bearing and the pin. But again, once you actually put some weight on there, it's going to be absolutely fine. And on the side there's an imprint with the brand name, so you've got GBL on the side there, all nicely coated. Doesn't seem to want to scratch off the paint or anything, which is always a good sign. And also this top section where you've got the 360 degrees of motion, that is also with a full ball race in there as well. So potentially if you want to, if it gets a little bit dusty or whatever, you can always put a little bit of possibly 3-in-1 oil or some decent grade of grease in there. Spray grease is probably a good idea. but don't use WD-40 because that's just horrendous for these things. It'll be quiet for a few minutes. As soon as WD-40 dries out, they'll be absolutely horrendous. So it's got a traditional kind of stud fastening here. There is a little pin on there which holds it in place. It's a really simple thing to do. So we're going to get on now and actually install these in our little stool and then take it for a test drive. I actually have taken it for a very quick test drive. Obviously, I know how bad this thing is because I use it very, very often. And just skidding around in here, it's awful. I actually went out into the hallway just now where there is a transition between the hard flooring into like the entrance mat, and trying to actually mount the mat, so to speak, was absolutely pointless. It just wouldn't do it. It's just stopping jam solid. And no doubt some of you have found that before if you've got a chair in your office and the phone's gone and you can't be bothered to get off your fat ass and answer it properly like a normal human being. You just try to scoot over on your chair and you've either caught a wire or you've caught a bit of carpet and you've gone ass over tit. It's not a good look. So basically this hopefully should stop that happening. So let's get them installed and see what they're like. Right, so this is obviously going to be pretty straightforward. It's not exactly rocket science. So you've got 5 wheels. All you need to do, just give them a little wiggle and a little tug, and they'll all come out pretty easily. They should do anyway. If for some reason you find that yours don't, again, a little squirt of WD-40 will help, and it will evaporate pretty quickly anyway. So don't have to worry about it spilling out onto your nice floors, etc. Obviously, don't use a great deal. Just needs a little bit, tiny little bit in there, and these will come out very easily. So that is the 5 removed. And all we need to do is get our new ones, and this pin, you can if you want to, again, a little bit, tiny bit of WD-40 on there if you want to. Shouldn't really need to, so just a little bit of pressure, and that's it. It slots in, and do that on all the other sides. And there we go. That is it. It is done. Just make sure they all spin and move freely. Absolutely awesome. So now I can put it down back underneath and give it a sit and see what it's actually like. So there we go, it's done. That's very easy, and actually it's a little bit taller already, and straight away there's a little bit of noise there where the wheels go from one direction to the other, but it is much smoother. It's like I'm on rails. It really is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Now, something you will notice if you've got your chair set up and it's a specific height to get underneath a desk, these type of wheels do raise the chair up a very small amount. I'll try and measure it later on and put it on the screen somewhere down here or over here. But these have, obviously, because of where they are, and it's quite a small-ish wheel, and you've got a bigger wheel, obviously it is going to raise the chair up slightly. So if you're concerned on that, obviously do make some measurements first of all. This chair actually, or stool rather, does feel, yeah, that's its lowest point at the moment. But actually that is a better height for me in general sat here. So let's take this thing for a little test drive into the hallway and see if I don't kill myself. Okay, so here we are in the hallway and I've got the new wheels on, so let's take that for a little spin and see what it's like. I am on a wire here, so I maybe should have went with the wireless setup, but we'll see. So that's pretty smooth. This could be a lot of fun. So yeah, it's very smooth, much smoother than it was with the other wheels on. There is, at the end of the hallway, I don't know if you can see it, there is a mat there. We'll see what it's like going over that. I think it's going to be absolutely horrendous because it's one of those mats which just is very lightweight and flimsy, but we'll see what it's like anyway. So if Kath wants to come this way slightly, hopefully it will keep me in focus potentially, and I won't fall off this bloody chair. So yeah, seems to mounted it okay, or at least it seems to. Has moved it a little bit, but it's considerably a lot better than it has been previously. So I think that's a win. It's definitely much more comfortable. So let's head back into the studio and we'll wrap this thing up. Sorry, we're back. I just noticed as well, normally if you've ever watched any of our live streams, you'll know that I'm forever running over my my microphone cable from my Boya lav mic, and I've just done that actually, and it's had no ill effects. I think I've gone over it again there. Who knows? It doesn't matter, it's not stopping me, and the chair is still moving. Hopefully the mic is still working. Yes, it does appear to be. Anyway, lots of fun. I do apologise, it was a bit silly today. It's very warm in here, it's very humid. It's been a long day, and I'm just having some fun with my new wheels. Definitely, 100% a huge improvement over these horrible things, which actually surprisingly, these are actually pretty clean. Generally, these things get so caked up with hair from Kath, the pets, Angel, George, etc., who all have much longer hair than myself. Yeah, and I'm the one who normally gets it on my chair. Although Kath's pretty bad as well. Anyway, I'm digressing. Definitely, this is worth the investment. So if you sit a lot at your desk, in your chair, and you're just tired of your crappy casters, definitely take a look at these. Obviously, it doesn't have to be this particular brand. We're going to stick a bunch of links in the video description, so there'll be all kinds of options for these, and also there's some other ones I found on the market which are actually a lot cheaper as well. So I'll link those in as well. So I'm actually going to try those out in my other chair and try and compare the two and see if it actually makes any difference spending a little bit extra money. I'll be honest with you, at the moment I don't think there is any point spending extra money. So if you look at these from the links and in your country there's another company that sells them for a very similar price, heck, go for it. Obviously do check that you get the lifetime warranty and all that kind of stuff, which may or may not be of useful to you. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.